On the 19th of August 2023, something unthinkable happened. A young woman full of dreams, Diana Abifolua, just 33 years old, a makeup artist based in Lagos, disappeared after a trip to Ogun State. She thought she was chasing a job and maybe love, but what she walked into was death. My name is Pretty Boy, and today we uncover the emotional and disturbing truth behind a girl who trusted a Facebook lover and the dark world of money rituals that ended her life.
You're watching Africa Today Crime with Pretty Boy. This is a story of Diana's death. Subscribe, share, and like our video. Thank you.
I am just wondering, how come she managed to fall into the hands of this dangerous group of ritualists? Her death was so tragic and was being plotted by so many individuals involved. Like the police have not even done with their arrest. So many fled and so many were arrested. Diana Abifolua was not a troublemaker. She had no enemies, no drama. All she wanted was to grow a makeup business and live a good life. She had built a strong client base in Lagos, and on that fateful week in August, she told friends she had gotten a bridal gig in Ogun State. They never heard from her again. But what nobody knew was that Diana also had another reason for going to Ogun State. A man named Olawale Azeez. He was charming, handsome, and claimed to be a prince, a king's son. He met Diana on Facebook and had been chatting her up for months. He promised her love, protection, and even a chance to become royalty. Diana believed him, but Olawale was not who he claimed to be. Behind the fake royal smile was a serial killer, a man who sold human parts to ritualists. At the same time, in Edo State, two desperate young men named Sheriff and Osaon were searching for a shortcut to wealth. They didn't want to work. They wanted fast cash, millions, and they were ready to do anything for it. So they met a native doctor named Abidemi, a man feared in the underground world for performing dangerous rituals. They asked for Oshole. Now, for those who don't know, Oshole is one of the darkest forms of money ritual in Nigeria. It involves burning human parts and using the ashes to create a special soap. You bath with this soap, and at midnight, it's believed that the victim's spirit will appear carrying bags of money. 200 million, even 350 million naira placed in your bag or wardrobe. But it comes with a heavy price. You must bring a full human.
There is a recorded case of murder and ritual killing. Female was invited out on a date by one Adebayo Olawale Azeez, male of Ajegunle Road, Aton-Ota, Ogun State. Since then, the female has not been seen, despite frantic efforts to locate her whereabouts, and her mobile phone has been switched off since the day she was reported missing.
Abidemi charged them 600,000 naira that covered the spiritual work and the human sacrifice, including the human parts needed for this ritual money to be successful. But Sheriff and Osaon didn't know where to find a victim. That is when Abidemi reached out to Olawale, the same man Diana was going to meet in Ogun State. Olawale had already lured her with sweet words, false promises, and now she was in his grip. Reports say Diana met him at a hotel in Ogun State. She had no idea she would never live alive. What happened next is still a mystery. Nobody knows exactly how Olawale took her from the hotel to the shrine, or if he drugged her or forced her. This is what I really can't place my head upon. All we know is this: Diana's body was never seen whole again. According to police reports, native doctor Abidemi was the one who performed the killing. They said Diana was butchered like an animal. Her breast, private parts, eyes, tongue, and heart were cut out. Those were the parts needed to prepare the Oshole. They were burned in a local pot mixed with charms and turned into a ritual soap. That soap was handed to Sheriff and Osaon. To seal the ritual, a ram was killed. Its blood was used to appease Diana's spirit. After the sacrifice, Sheriff and Osaon took the charm back to Edo State, expecting to become overnight millionaires. They waited even 7 days. then 2 weeks, then 3. But no spirit came, no money appeared. All they got was fear and guilt, and finally a police raid. Police investigators had been tracking strange disappearances around Ogun State for months. One anonymous tip led them to Abidemi's shrine, and what they found was worse than anyone imagined. The female handbags, women's shoes, lip gloss, scarves, pieces of jewelry, empty perfume bottles, all belonging to women who were never seen again. Some people believe Diana was not the first victim. Oh yes, even me myself, I believe. From the look of things, the shrines, the settings and everything, it's as if these people are belong in this. Yes, she was just the latest. Diana was just the latest. Olawale, the so-called Facebook lover, was arrested first. His phone records showed messages between him and Abidemi. Police found voice notes where he described Diana's movements. Then they picked up Abidemi, the native doctor, sheriff, and Osao in Edo State. Even a prophet connected to the network was arrested. What kind of human being can look into a woman's eyes and still kill her? How did a love story turn into a ritual murder? The truth is, in today's world, evil hides behind good faces, behind sweet words on social media, behind people you think you can trust. Diana had dreams, she had talents, she had a future. But one click, one Facebook message, one fake lover ended it all. As of today, all the suspects are in custody. Investigations are still ongoing. But the scars Diana left behind will never fade. Her family is broken, her friends are still in shock, and many young women are now afraid to trust again. The Oshole ritual failed, but the pain it caused is very real. This story is not just about crime. It is about greed, deception, and the dark side of desperation. It is a warning to anyone who believes in fast money. May Diana Abifoluwa's soul rest in peace, and may justice continue to speak for the voiceless. You have been listening to Africa Today Crime. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe so more people can hear the truth and more lives can be saved. Thank you.
Of 200 million in 7 days, despite having used it for 3 weeks. A search was conducted in the shrine of Abidemi Moses, and 10 female handbags, 2 25-liter gallons containing human parts, 1 axe, 2 cement sacks containing human bones were recovered from his shrine at Igbo Olomi, Atonta. The relative of the deceased later came to the station and identified one of the 10 bags that were recovered as the handbag of their daughter. Investigation is ongoing to arrest other fleeing suspects, and the case will be charged to court as soon as investigation is completed. Exhibits so far recovered include 1 axe, 10 female handbags, 3 local pots, 1 wooden box containing money ritual, 2 bako bags containing human bones and human parts, 2 gallons containing human parts, criminal shams, crown and staff of office of Oba Ishegun, Zone 1, Atonta, Ogun State, crown and staff of office of Oluwo Mashote of Ifo Zone, Ogun State.